Welcome, Cyclone fans, to another broadcast of Cyclone Athletics. It is Thursday, December 2nd. Your Harlan Community Cyclone girls are getting ready to take on the Phillies from Shenandoah. Shenandoah enters tonight's contest with an overall record of 2 wins and 1 loss. They defeated Southwest Valley 54-46. They defeated Underwood in a close one 45-44. And was defeated by a good Council Bluffs St. Albert's Abraham Lincoln team, 42-29. Meanwhile, Cyclones are 2-0 on the season, have 2 wins this week here at home, one against Trainer in the opener, 44-30, and just the other night defeated St. Albert by a score of 48-43. These two teams on paper, statistically, even though it's early in the season, very, very close. Shenandoah averaging 47 points a contest, Cyclones averaging 46, and both teams giving up a defensive average of 37 points to their opponents. Both teams getting to the free throw line a lot so far early. In 2 games, the Cyclones have gotten to the free throw line 45 times. However, they've only converted on 21 of those for a percentage of 46% from the charity stripe. Meanwhile, Shenandoah has gotten there 70 times, but also have struggled a bit as they're under the 500 mark, converting on 34 of those 70 attempts for 48%. Cyclones have 3 starters in their starting lineup, so they have some veterans out there in Claire Schmitz, Caitlin Leinen, and Reagan Wicks. But that's also something that Shenandoah has. Shenandoah starts 4 seniors out there, so they'll have some experience as well. And then one thing, usually when the Harlan Community Cyclone girls get out there, they have a height advantage with Claire Schmitz at 5'10", and Caitlin Leinen at 5'8", Shelby Sisson at 5'10". Well, the Phillies can put out there Ava Wolf at 5'11", Keely Reyes at 5'11", Lene Green at 6'2", Jenna Burdorf at 5'10". So the Phillies have some height of their own. So far on paper, these two teams are pretty evenly matched. We'll see what happens offensively and defensively as these two tangle in this Hawkeye 10 matchup. Again, you're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15 as Mr. Bill Carney, the Harlan Community Pep Band Director, is getting the crowd fired up here with some pep band music. And now we're going to get ready here very quickly to meet the starting lineups for both teams. And then the opening tip for what should be a good Hawkeye 10 matchup here from Harlan Community High School gym. Cyclones are coached by head coach Zach Clausen, assisted by Mark Cohorst and Sam Brummer. Shenandoah, the Phillies are coached by head coach John Winrich, assisted by Madison Beek and Ryan Spiegel.
Now, tonight's starting lineup for the Phillies.
Now for the starters for Phillies. Number 3, Macy Finley, a 5'5" sophomore. Number 5, Brooklyn Black, a 5'6" senior. Number 11, Reese Spiegel, a 5'6" senior. Number 33, Allie Evelyn, a 5'11" senior. And number 53, Ava Wolf, a 5'11" senior.
And now for your Harlan Community Cyclones.
And now for the Cyclones of Harlan Community.
And a Hawkeye 10 conference record of no wins and no losses. The Cyclones are coached by head coach Zach Clausen, assisted by Mark Cohorst, Sam Brummer, and Ellie Creed. And now tonight's starting lineup for the Cyclones. At 8 guard, 5'6" sophomore, number 5, Ava Munson.
Number 5, Ava Munson, she's the point guard, 5'6" sophomore. Then Claire Schmitz, 5'10" senior. Reagan Wicks, 5'7" senior. Number 31, Caitlin Line, a 5'8" senior. And rounding things out, number 43, Hannah Sonderman, 5'6" sophomore.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keith Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
In the center circle for the Cyclones, Claire Schmitz, and that is number 33, Allie Evelyn, winning the tip for the Phillies. Phillies trying to go high-low with some height there from the elbow down to the low block. Evelyn with it on the low post area. Phillies being patient here against the Cyclone defense. Cyclones in a little 2-3 zone. Looking down low to number 53, Ava Wolf. Scramble on the floor. The tip went to the Phillies initially, so on the alternate possession arrow, it will go to the Cyclones. Now the Phillies setting up their half-court defense. Cyclones kind of surveying here. Looks like it's a little bit of a 1-3-1 zone. There's going to be a turnover. Turnover now by both teams early on. Cyclones picking up full court in the backcourt. And we'll look and see if they drop back into that 2-3 zone or if they stay man-to-man. Cyclones now picking up man-to-man. A little mismatch inside. Ball gets kicked out. Cyclones did a nice job of doubling down on the post. Nice backside help there by Caitlin Leinen. You say last touched by the Phillies, so another turnover for Shenandoah. No one on the scoreboard quite yet. There's a shot that's missed by Wicks. The Phillies often running in transition. Cyclones get back defensively. Now they go inside to Evelyn, and it's blocked out of bounds. The Shenandoah basketball on the baseline. 6:20 left to play in the first quarter. It's 0-0. Three-point shot from the left corner, no good. Rebounded by Claire Schmitz. 6 minutes to play. Still scores 0-0. Wicks is going to turn around and fire up a three. That's no good. Rebounded by Wolf for the Phillies. Good defensive pressure put on by Harlan Community in the half court, and that's a double dribble. 3 turnovers for the Phillies, 1 for the Cyclones. However, the thing they're keeping track of on the scoreboard is still at 0-0, and that's with points. So 5:30 left to play in this first quarter. See if the Cyclones can get a bucket here on this possession. Caitlin Leinen hits a 17-foot shot. And the Cyclones are on the board, leading 2-0. There's a steal and a putback. Ava Munson score the basket. And she's going to go to the free throw line for a 3-point play attempt. 4-0 Cyclones. Went 2 minutes without scoring and scored 2 baskets in about 15 seconds apart from each other. And Munson's free throw was good. She's got 3, and the score is 5-0. Phillies really trying to isolate down low, and then they're going to call number 33. Evelyn for a personal foul. Letting a lot go out front, and then all of a sudden a little ticky-tack there on the little screen and roll play. Cyclones will take it. It's second team foul. Shot goes up by Schmitz. That's 2 fouls on Allie Evelyn. She's averaging 8 points a contest so far in these 3 games. Schmitz is going to go to the free throw line, and that's good. Claire Schmitz with the free throw. Into the lineup now for the Phillies. That'll be number 51, Lene Green. She's averaging 8 points. She's another tall 6'2" freshman. There's a rebound off the Schmitz free throw miss. The score is 6-0 Cyclones. Nice steal there on the backside, helped by Hannah Sonderman. Cross-court pass to Munson. Munson goes up for a layup. Good, nice transition there by Harlan Community, and the Cyclones lead 8-0. And there's going to be another steal by the Cyclones. 6 turnovers for Shenandoah. Shot goes up a little wild there by Sonderman. Rebounded by the Phillies. 4 minutes to play. 8-0 Cyclones. Again, Cyclones playing some good half-court defense here against Shenandoah. Three-point shot from the right corner is going to be up, no good. Rebounded underneath. Shot is up, no good. And they're going to call a foul, I think, on Claire Schmitz. They are a foul on Claire. That'll be her first personal foul. It's going to send number 51, Lene Green, to the free throw line for 2, as that foul happened in the act of shooting. Green, the freshman, puts a shot up, and that's no good. She'll have a second. And we got some substitutes into the game and in the right spots there on the free throw line. So now Green will have her second of 2 free throw attempts after being fouled, and that one is good. And the Phillies are on the board. 8-1 Cyclones, 3:40 to play. Sonderman with it in the corner. Cyclones getting the ball reversed. A little dribble drive attack. No good. And the Phillies come away with the defensive rebound. Ball getting reversed around the perimeter nicely by Shenandoah, but the inside defenders of the Harlan Community on the low block are doing pretty good. But there is Allie Evelyn. They find her on the low block for a bucket. 8-3. Cyclones with the lead. Shot by Schmitz, no good. Now Wicks with it. She dribble drives, is going to put a shot up. No good, but it is fouled. Foul is on number 51, Lene Green. That's her first personal foul, and it's going to send Reagan Wicks to the free throw line for 2. And that first one rolls around and is good. She'll have a second one coming. Shelby Sisson into the lineup for the Cyclones. Some substitutes into the lineup for Shenandoah as well. Second free throw by Wicks is up, no good. Wicks is Wilson's got to look out. She's going to get whistled for a foul out there, but before that happens, number 21, Cassidy Stevens, dribbles it out of bounds for the 7th Shenandoah turnover. 2:31 to play. Cyclones lead 9-3. Little dribble drive and kick to the corner to Wicks. Wicks with a 3, no good. Rebounded by Claire Schmitz, and she stepped on an out-of-bounds line. That's turnover number 2 for the Cyclones. Cyclones pick up full court. Shenandoah now getting the ball across the timeline. Shenandoah still trying to establish that low post play, and there it is. Shot goes up by Green, no good. Gets her own rebound. And a shot goes up and is good. That is number 45. Keely Razy with the bucket and is fouled. Foul is called on Sisson. So we'll send Razy to the free throw line for 1 for a 3-point play opportunity here. And that one is up no good. So 2 minutes to play. It's 9-5 in favor of the Cyclones. Ava Munson back into the lineup for Harlan Community. And the Cyclones are going to get the floor spread here. Kick to Sisson. Sisson, she gets called for travel. And she caught it and did a little hop and skip and moved both feet. So that is another Cyclone turnover. Cyclones have 3 turnovers here. Minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Shenandoah kind of getting the floor spread here. Again, trying to establish a low post presence down there. That is Green. A little bounce. She was wide open. Just bounce pass was a little errant, and there's going to be a foul called on Green, I believe. Yep, she kind of put her arm right in the back of a Cyclone player, trying to shove her underneath, and got caught. That's her second personal foul. The team's 5th. We talked in the pregame about the free throw shooting of both teams, how each team has been getting to the line often but not converting at a very high rate. That might happen again tonight in terms of a good number of attempts. As the Phillies have already committed 5 team fouls, so here in 2 more, it'll be a 1-and-1 for the rest of the half. Alternate possession arrow on that tie-up favors Shenandoah. So we're under a minute to play at 9-5 Cyclones. And there's the shot that went out of bounds. I think the Cyclones got by with a foul from Wicks on that attempt. So on the ball that goes out of bounds, it will go to the favor of Harlan Community. Now a 3-point shot is up by Schwiezo. That's missed. And Munson gets the rebound on the backside. And now we're closing in on about 20 seconds left to play in the quarter. Sisson puts up a 3, no good. Now we're down to 14 seconds left to play. See if Shenandoah can get a last shot of the quarter off. They go down low, and that's going to be a foul on Shelby Sisson. With 5 seconds left to play, that's going to send number 53, Wolf, to the free throw line for 2. It's going to be the 3rd team foul on the Cyclones. Free throw is up, no good. Wolf is 0 for 3. One for 6 is Shenandoah from the free throw line. And now they're 1 1 for 7. So again, getting there often, but not converting at a very good rate. 1 second left. Wicks is going to get a shot off, and that's no good. And that's going to bring us to the end of quarter number 1, where the Cyclones lead 9-5. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more basketball action. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Getting ready for second quarter action of play. Cyclones lead 9-5 over the Phillies from Shenandoah. Cyclones with the first possession of the second quarter. Number 33, Evelyn, has 2 fouls. Good to see the Cyclones attack her and see if they can't get her to pick up a third. The ball goes right inside, block to block. The shot goes up by Evelyn, and then there's going to be a foul called. Foul's going to be called on Munson. It's the 4th team foul. Cyclones don't identify out of the timeout, and that was number 3. Macy Finley over in the corner all by herself, and she hits a 3-pointer, and now it is 9-8 in favor of the Cyclones. And that is going to be foul number 3 on Evelyn, I believe. Yep. So she was playing with 2, rolling some dice there. She picks up her 3rd. Back into the contest, number 45, Keely Razy. Schmitz puts a shot up, no good. Rebounded by the Phillies. And now there's a little transition here going on by the Phillies, and that is number 53, Ava Wolf. For the first time tonight, Shenandoah's got the lead, 10-9. Ball goes right into Caitlin Line, and she puts a shot up, no good. Shenandoah comes away with the defensive rebound. There's a turnover by Shenandoah, their 8th of the night. Wicks brings it across the timeline for the Cyclones. Almost a turnover by the Harlan community, and there is a turnover. Cyclones getting a little sloppy with their play, and Shenandoah is going in transition. Nice hustle play by Claire Schmitz. Is down on the baseline was Ava Wolf, and Coach Zach Clausen's going to want to take a timeout to talk things over as the inside play of Shenandoah is getting after it as they've now taken the lead 10-9. We want to take an opportunity here to thank some fine sponsors and businesses for making this live broadcast possible to you folks at home and later rebroadcast. Those being Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex, Shelby County Farmers Mutual Insurance, and Century Farm Insurance, KNOD Radio, Polly Jones Funeral Home, United Bank of Iowa, Shelby County State Bank, Cyclone Lanes, and Keast Motors. Out of the timeout, it is Shenandoah basketball on the baseline. They lead 10-9 over Harlan Community. Three-point shot by number 11 is up and good. And in the pregame, number 11, Reese Spiegel, was knocking down threes. And now it is 13-9 in favor of the Phillies. Ball is tipped out of bounds by Shenandoah. Possession stays with the Cyclones. Ball goes inside to Claire Schmitz. Puts a shot up. Schmitz with the basket. She's got 3. Score is Harlan Community 11, Shenandoah 13. Cyclones trail by 2. There's a steal by the Cyclones. That's Rick Wicks with the bucket. Things are all tied up at 13 apiece, and now there's another Shenandoah turnover. Nice cross-court pass, but Ava Munson can't convert on the layup. Ball's tied up, and on the held ball, alternate possession arrow, it will favor Shenandoah. And Shenandoah is going to take a timeout as they've been struggling the last couple of possessions, breaking the Cyclone three-quarter court press. One of the things is they have number 5, Brooklyn Black. See what she's listed at here in the program. Black is listed at 5'6". Not quite sure she's that tall, but she's been getting trapped in the backcourt and can't find a teammate. She's been throwing the ball up in the air, and Cyclones have picked it off and turned it into some transition points. So we'll see if anything has changed in the way that Shenandoah is choosing to break the press of Harlan Community. Black to inbounds the ball. Running and jumping, trapping her in the back, and there it is, another. Oh, there's Shenandoah coaches wondering how that's not a foul as her girl got knocked to the floor. It stays with the Phillies. Possession does. Not a good place there for Shenandoah getting trapped. Now all of a sudden it's 3-on-2. A block-to-block pass. That's where the Cyclones have been getting kind of burnt there a little bit. That's number 45, Keely Razy with her 4th point. 15-13, Shenandoah on the scoreboard. Foul's going to be called on number 45, Razy. It's going to send Caitlin Linen to the free throw line. It's going to be a 1-and-1 here. 6th free throw attempt for the Cyclones, and that one is up and good. Harlan Community 3 for 6 right now from the free throw line. We'll have a second one coming. Does Caitlin, the back half of the 1-and-1. That one was up, no good. Rebounded by Shenandoah. So now all of a sudden they're going to have number 53, Ava Wolf, inbounds the ball. Somebody with a little bit more height to get through those traps there. And that works a little bit better for the Phillies as they continue to lead 15-14. And there's another Philly basket by number 3, Macy Finley. 17-14 is the score in favor of Shenandoah. Shot up by Wicks, no good. Rebounding there is Claire Schmitz. 3-point shot up by Caitlin Linen, no good. Rebounded by Shenandoah, and they're going to call a foul. Cyclone has been doing a lot of reaching and finally get called for the fouling. Looks on Reagan Wicks. It is Wicks with the foul. It's her first personal, team's 5th. 3:34 left to play in this first half. Cyclones trail 17-14. Ball getting moved around the perimeter here. Kick back out and over to the corner, and here comes a three-point shot that's up, no good, but rebounded. They're going to call a foul on Caitlin Leinen. Shenandoah did a nice job of boxing out there. That's the 6th team foul. So in the last 3 minutes and 18 seconds, Shenandoah now will also be in the 1-and-1. Three-point shot now from the left corner, and that is good. Number 21, Cassidy Stevens. That's 3 3-pointers by Shenandoah as they now have the largest lead, their largest lead at 20-14. Claire Schmitz puts her shot up, no good. Rebounded by Green, and they're going to call a held ball. So on the alternate possession arrow, it will stay with the Cyclones. Caitlin Leinen gets loose on the inbounds play. Caitlin now with 5, and the Cyclones are within 4 at 20-16. And there's a timeout on the floor as the Phillies were struggling to inbounds the ball. So with 2:47 left to play, the Phillies lead 20-16. And again, we want to say thank you to these sponsors again that have chosen to help things out financially to make these live broadcasts and rebroadcasts possible. Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Polly Jones Funeral Home, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Peterson Family Wellness Center, and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So out of the timeout, 2:47 left to play in the half. Cyclones trail 20-16. Phillies inbounding it. They get it across the timeline. The Cyclones retreat. And there's going to be a ball bouncing all over the place. The Cyclones will be shooting a 1-and-1. Foul's going to be called on number 3, Macy Finley. That's going to send Claire Schmitz to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Claire is 1 for 2 from the free throw line so far tonight. Schmitz's free throw was up, no good. 1 for 3 from the line tonight so far is Claire. Ball gets kicked forward inside to Green. Shenandoah coach is wanting a foul on that last play. Didn't get it. 3-point shot by Munson's no good. Now the Phillies in transition. Shot goes up and good by number 23, Jenna Burdorf. 22-16 is the score in favor of the Phillies. Cyclones now on the dribble drive with Claire Schmitz. They're going to call the foul on 23, Jenna Burdorf. 5'10" sophomore. So again, Shenandoah had a lot of height up and down their roster. And there's Claire Schmitz with a free throw make. Claire's 2 for 4, and now she's going to have a second one here. That's no good. So 2 for 5 is Claire. Shenandoah had a gal streaking down the floor in transition, but they couldn't get the ball to her. A lot of pressure out front. Ava Munson. They're going to call a double dribble call out front. .141 left to play in the half. Cyclones trail 22-17 after that made free throw by Schmitz. Munson puts a running layup in. That's good. She's got 7, and the Cyclones are within 3 at 22-19. on the alternate possession arrow. It favors Shenandoah. Minute 18 left here in this first half. Cyclones got out to an early lead. Shenandoah closed in and now has taken a 3-point lead. And they're going to say that was last touched by Shenandoah. Will be Cyclones basketball with a minute to play. Reagan Wicks puts a shot up, no good. Black now with it in the backcourt. She gets rid of it across the timeline. Nice little bounce pass. Shenandoah's just done a really good job with that bounce pass to the backside block. That's Ava Wolf with the bucket, 24-19. Cyclones struggling over on that. Claire Schmitz to the free throw line with 20 seconds left to play. She'll have 2 as there's 10 team fouls. Two for 6 from the free throw line is Claire. She'll have another one here. That one's up and that one's no good as well. 15 seconds left to play in the half, 24-19, Phillies. Four seconds left, 3 seconds left, 2, 1, and there's a foul, going to be with 1 second left. I think that's going to be on Erica Rust is the foul. So it's going to send number 45, Ava Wolf, to the free throw line for 2 free throws. Refs are talking about if there was any time left when the whistle blew. So is there any time left on the clock? Did the whistle blow after the horn went off and the half ended? So they're still discussing, and they say 0.2 seconds need to get put back on the clock, as there is a tad bit of time between the whistle and the clock. So Ava Wolf is going to have 2 free throw attempts. She's 0 for 4 so far tonight. And 0 for 5. So both teams, we talked about this in the pregame, both teams have been getting to the free throw line often in their games up to this point and not being very successful, and that's proving evident here tonight. Finally, 1 for 6 is Ava Wolf. That's going to get us to halftime, where the Phillies have a 6-point lead, 25-19 over the Cyclones of Harlan Community. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some halftime stats and second half action. You're watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV, Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Halftime here at Harlan Community High School gym. Cyclones trail 25-19 to the Phillies of Shenandoah. We'll go over some unofficial stats here of the first half. Cyclones outscored Shenandoah 9-5 in quarter number 1, but then Shenandoah outscored Harlan Community 20-10 in quarter number 2 to get us to the score of 25-19. Unofficially scoring for the Cyclones at the half, Caitlin Linen 5, Reagan Wicks 3, Claire Schmitz 3, and Ava Munson 8. Both teams we talked about in the pregame in their games to this point have gotten to the free throw line often, and that is again true tonight. Cyclones have gotten there 12 times, 9 times for Shenandoah. However, the success rate is less than desirable. Cyclones 5 of 12 for 41%. Meanwhile, Shenandoah is 2 for 9 at 22%. Shenandoah has 3 3-pointers. Cyclones none at this point, so we'll see what the second half brings as the Cyclones have first possession here of the second half. Caitlin Linen on the dribble drive, no good. Rebounded by Hannah Sonderman, and she was fouled. And that is going to be not good news for Shenandoah as Allie Evelyn's going to pick up her 4th personal foul. She hasn't played a whole lot tonight due to foul trouble. That's her 4th. She averages 8 points a game. Sonderman goes 2 for 2, and she gets in the scorebook. Cyclones cut the Philly lead to 4, 25-21, and there's a kick ball. Cyclones again putting full court pressure on the Phillies, something that Shenandoah struggled with in the first half. Shenandoah had 12 first half turnovers compared to 5 for the Cyclones. There's going to be a trap and a foul. Foul's going to be called on Sonderman. Her first personal, team's first of the second half. They get the ball inbounds, and that's going to be a turnover. Shenandoah as the ball bounced on the sideline. Turnover number 13 for Shenandoah. Dribble penetration for the Cyclones' Ava Munson, and Ava Munson with the bucket. Ava with 10. Cyclones are starting to get some fouls picked up here. Second on Claire Schmitz, team second. See how long the Cyclones continue to stay in that full court press. Shenandoah balancing the floor up here a little bit. There's going to be a foul, and that's going to be on Claire Schmitz. That's going to be her 3rd. We'll send, I believe, number 53, Ava Wolf, to the free throw line. She's 1 for 6 from the free throw line. And that one is up, bounces around, no good. 1 for 7. And 1 of 8. If either of these two teams could even make 50% of their free throws, they'd have about 10 more points. There's an inside drive by Wicks, it's no good. Rebounded by the Phillies. Ball's on the ground, and it's going to be a held ball. Alternate possession arrow favoring the Phillies. Erica Rust into the lineup for the Cyclones as Claire Schmitz has picked up her 3rd. There's going to be a turnover by Shenandoah. Turnover number 14. Double high post screen up top for Munson. Lining gets it and have a little dribble drive to the basket. Their shot is up, no good. Wolf with the rebound. Now Black tries going in transition. The ball gets inside. And that's no good by number 45, Razy. And now the Cyclones are going to turn it over. .6:05 left to play in this third quarter. Cyclones trail 25-23. Now there's 2 on none. That's number 51, Lene Green, with the basket. 27-23. Phillies with 5:40 left to play in the third. Erica Rust with the jump shot, bounces around, no good. Cyclones doing a lot of trapping in the backcourt, which is good until it gets into the front court. And then there's a advantage Phillies for the transition, and that is number 53, Ava Wolf with the basket. And it's back to a 6-point lead for Shenandoah, 29-23. There's another Cyclone turnover. Little dribble weave out front. Black with it over on the right wing. They're trying to find their low post people down low, and they're going to call 3 seconds on number 51, Lene Green. So it's the third turnover of this quarter for Shenandoah. They have 15 on the night. 4.5 minutes to play in the third quarter as Reagan Wicks brings it across the timeline. Cyclones trailing 29-23. Ball goes inside to Caitlin Leinen. And Caitlin is fouled, so she'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on number 53, Wolf. Leinen into the free throw line for 2. She was 1 for 2 in the first half. And there's makes the first one. Leinen was 6 points. The second one here. Second free throw is up and good. Caitlin 3 for 4 from the free throw line. 7 points on the night. Cyclones trail by 4, 29-25. There's that press causing problems for Shenandoah. And Sonderman couldn't come away with the layup. And then there's a foul by Sonderman. Going to take a quick break here. There's an injury timeout. Sonderman and gal from Shenandoah locked up, and then she went to the floor and head went to the wood floor there, snapped her neck back. So we want to take a quick timeout here and thank our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Polly Jones Funeral Home, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, Peterson Family Wellness Center, and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. So good to see the Shenandoah player get back to her feet there. Cyclones again in that three-quarter court press. It is kind of feast or famine. They either get a steal or they give up a layup as they get outnumbered. And here it is again, an easy layup. So it's either a steal or layup is what's been happening here The last few possessions against that press, and it's a 6-point Philly lead, 31-25. 3:40 left to play in the third quarter. They call the foul on number 51, Lene Green. It's her third personal foul. It's going to send Munson to the free throw line. Is up, no good. Munson with 9 points. Now she has 10. 26 for the Cyclones, 31 for the Phillies. In transition, there are the Cyclones. Shenandoah tries to get back. Shot put up, no good. There's going to be a foul on the Cyclones. Foul's called on Munson. And Cyclones in that three-quarter court press. Shenandoah's got numbers here. The ball goes inside, and it's blocked by Erica Rust, but they're going to call a foul. So we'll send number 51, Lene Green, to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2. And 2 of 3. She's got 7. 32-26 Phillies. That one is in. 33-26 Phillies. Seven-point Shenandoah lead. Ball goes inside to Erica Rust. There's going to be a turnover on Harlan Community. 5 turnovers this quarter. Ball over to the corner, three-pointer up, no good. And they're going to call a foul on Shenandoah. That was on number 53, Ava Wolf. That's her third. Closing in on 2 minutes to play, 33-26. 7-point Shenandoah lead. Cyclones tried getting the ball down to the low post to Erica Rust, and it gets tipped out of bounds. So the possession will stay with Harlan Community. Cyclones struggling, and they had called for a 5-second call on the inbounds. That's their 6th turnover of the quarter. Shenandoah doing a bit better job trying to break this press as they're doing more passing now instead of dribbling. They go right inside to the low block. Up shot, no good. Nice defense there by Shelby Sisson. And now the Cyclones trying to get something going in transition. 3-point shot up by Sonderman, no good. Rebounded by Sisson. Last touched by Number 3, Macy Finley for Shenandoah. So the Cyclones will have it out of bounds on the baseline. 1:29 left to play. Cyclones trail 33-26. The Cyclones turn it over again on the inbounds play. Nice little... Phillies are doing a nice job of bounce passing it to the backside block there. And in transition, that's just what they did. And it was a foul called on Shelby Sisson. It's going to send the Phillies to the free throw line. We talked about how they've been there 70 times coming into tonight's contest. And that first one is up, bounces around, no good. That's number 11, Reese Spiegel. She'll have a second as it was in the act of shooting. That one is good. 15 free throw attempts for the Phillies as they now lead by 8, 34-26, their largest lead of the night. There's a kicked ball. Cyclones inbounding on the baseline. Ball to Wicks. Wicks going to dribble drive and it's going to be a foul called on Black. That's her first personal foul. Team's 5th. There's a basket by Caitlin Linen. She's got 9. 6-point Philly lead, 34-28. We're down under a minute to play now. Ball goes inside, and that's no good. But the offensive rebound by Shenandoah, and the putback is no good. Cyclones with it with 30 seconds left to play. They're going to go high-low, try to get it into Sonderman down on the low block. Now Wicks is going to put a shot up and good. Reagan Wicks with the basket with 17 seconds left to play. That's the 5th point for Wicks. Philly's a little out of sorts there with 9 seconds left. The Cyclones are going to get it back with a chance to cut this 4-point lead to either 2 or 1. Linen's going to shoot a 3, and that's up. No good. And it's going to go out of bounds. That's going to be the end of 3 quarters. The Cyclones trail the Phillies 34-30. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with more 4th quarter action to play. Watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15.
Programming brought to you by these great sponsors: Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Holly Jones Funeral Homes, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual and Century Farm Insurance, and the Peterson Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex.
Welcome back, Cyclone fans. Out of the quarter break, the Cyclones will have the first possession as they trail 34-30. Cyclones outscored Shenandoah 11-9 there in that 3rd quarter. 12 turnovers for the game. Cyclones had 7 of them in that 3rd quarter. 15 turnovers for Shenandoah. Cyclones got out to a 8-0 lead, and then Shenandoah came Warren back and took the lead and is led by as many as 8. So both teams have led by 8 at one point in time in the game. Now a kick out to Caitlin Leinen, and she's going to get called for a travel. That's going to be a turnover on the Cyclones. Cyclones will get into that press. That press, like we said, has been a little feast or famine. They either get a steal out of it or Shenandoah breaks it and then has a numbers advantage and have been getting some easy buckets. Cyclones get back now. A little dribble drive along the baseline. There's going to be a turnover. Turnover on Shenandoah and a foul on number 5, Black, which was probably a good thing for Shenandoah. Otherwise, Ava Munson would have had an uncontested layup. Second foul on Black. 16 fouls, so the Cyclones will be shooting 1-1 for the remainder of the fourth quarter. Cyclones do have 7 team fouls already, so Shenandoah is in the 1-1 from here on out. Leinen's going to fire up a 3 from the corner, no good. Rebounded by Shenandoah, and there's going to be a foul called on Leinen. Cyclones have just been doing a lot of reaching so far. This is their third game, and a lot of their fouls have come from just reaching in a little bit. So clean that up. If you look at getting steals out of some traps instead of grabbing the ball from their opponent. It's going to send Shenandoah to the free throw line for a 1-1, and that one is up and good. Number 53, Ava Wolf. She's 2 for 9 from the free throw line. And now 2 of 10. (35-30), Shenandoah with the lead. Foul's going to be called on number 5, Brooklyn Black, and it's going to send Ava Munson to the free throw line. Munson with 10 points and a 1-1 opportunity here, and that one's up and good. She's got 11. That one is up, and that one's no good. Or Claire Schmitz gets the offensive rebound. Cyclones trail by 4, 35-31. And they have the ball here. Ball goes inside to Claire Schmitz. Claire Schmitz, no good, but she is fouled. So she'll go to the free throw line. Fouls on number 53, Ava Wolf. I believe that's her third. I thought it was her fourth, but it's her third. So we're going to have Claire Schmitz to the free throw line. Claire Schmitz has struggled here a little bit. That one's nothing but net. Claire now with 4. 35-32. Cyclones within 3. And they're going to whistle Claire for the foul. Did a nice job of going after the rebound, but she kind of climbed the back of the Shenandoah player, so it will be number 11, Reese Spagel, to the free throw line. She's 1 of 2 from the free throw line tonight. That one is up, and that one's good. She's 2 of 3. 36-32, Shenandoah. And that one is good as well. So she's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. 37-32, Phillies is the score. And there's a turnover. Reagan Wicks kind of telegraphed that pass right into the post. So turnover Cyclones. Their second of the quarter, 14th of the night. There's going to be a foul on Hannah Sonderman, so that's the team's 10th. So from here on out, the last 6 minutes of the game, Shenandoah will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way, the double bonus. So Black will have 2 free throws here. That first one is up and good. Brooklyn Black with her first free throw. And her second, that's her first point of the night. And her next one is up, and that one is no good, but rebounded and then fouled. And that's, I think, going to be Claire Schmidt's 5th. And the Cyclones lucked out there. They called it on Caitlin Linen. Claire Schmitz was already halfway to the bench, thinking that was her 5th foul. That free throw is up and no good by Wolf. And she's 2 of 11 from the free throw line. Two of 12. 10 free points she's left out there. 38-32 is the score in favor of Shenandoah. There's going to be a foul. I think that one is on, that's on Evelyn, and that is her 5th. We're going to say it's, well, on the scoreboard it's saying it's her 4th, and there are people saying it's her 5th. And line into the free throw line, and that one is no good. Linen's second free throw getting ready here, and that one is up, and that one is good. Linen with 10 points, 38-33. Cyclones are going to get called for a foul here if they don't watch it. Well, dribble drive along the baseline, and that's Ava Wolf with the bucket. Wolf with 11 points for the Phillies, 40-33. Shelby Sisson right at the basket, misses it, but she's fouled. Nice find there to Sisson, who is on the block. Tenth team foul for the Phillies, so it will be a 1-and-1, even it was, whether it was in the act of shooting or not. Sisson's free throws up, misses badly. She'll have another one. Both teams struggling from the free throw line tonight. And that one is up, no good. Last touch by Caitlin Linen. Shenandoah does get it in bounds. Go block to block screen does Shenandoah. Now they get it to the low block player. She is fouled by Wicks. This is going to get down to a free throw shooting contest here the last 5 minutes. 3 fouls on Linen. It's going to send Phillies to the free throw line, and that one is no good. by Keely Razy. She's 0 for 2 from the free throw line. She's got 5 points, and there's point number 6. Cyclone's going to try and dribble drive. Caitlin Linen, and she's going to get called for a travel. Turnover number 4 for the Cyclones here in this fourth quarter. 8-point lead for Shenandoah. Four and a half minutes to play. Phillies with the lead. Three-point shot that's up and good by number 3, Macy Finley. That's her second three-pointer of the night. 44-33. 11-point lead for the Phillies. There's going to be another foul on the Cyclones. It's going to send number 5, Brooklyn Black, to the free throw line for 2 as they're in the double bonus. And that one was up no good. .27 free throw attempts by Shenandoah. And that one is up no good. 8 of 27 from the free throw line. There's going to be a turnover by Sonderman. 5th turnover of this fourth quarter. 3:37 left to play. 11-point Shenandoah lead, 44-33. Ball is tipped out by Ava Munson, so the possession will stay with the Phillies. There's going to be a foul on Munson. It's her third, so it's going to send Black right back to the free throw line where she just was, and she'll have 2 more free throw attempts. That's the double bonus. So it'll be free throws number 28 and 29. And that one is up and good. .45-33. And that one is up, rolls around no good. 3:30 left to play, and that's going to be a held ball. And the alternate possession arrow favors Shenandoah. Ball gets inbounds. Cyclones are going to go try and trap on the sideline. And there, Shenandoah was trying to call for a timeout, but the ref said there was a held ball before that request occurred. So on the alternate possession arrow, we'll go to the Cyclones. Cyclones turn the ball over again for their 18th turnover, and that's going to result in a transition layup attempt. Foul on Aubrey Suizo, so that will send Ava Wolf back to the free throw line for 2. Be her 13th and 14th free throw tonight is Wolf, and that one is good. And they're going to be there 14 times and has made 3. And still 3 of 14 from the free throw line. 3 minutes to play in the contest. 13-point lead for Shenandoah, 46-33. Cyclones have only scored 3 points this quarter. 3-pointer up by Wicks, no good. Rebounded by Schmitz. Claire gets the offensive rebound. And it's fouled on the putback, and that could be foul number 5. It's either foul number 5 or 4. It's foul number 4 on number 53, Ava Wolf. Claire Schmitz to the free throw line, and that one's up no good. So the Cyclones have their free throw woes as well. Schmitz with her second free throw attempt, and that one is no good as well. Two and a half minutes to play, 46-33 Phillies. 3-point attempt is up and good by number 3, Macy Finley. 49-33, 16-point lead. And they're going to count the bucket and a foul. Munson. They're going to call a foul on the box out. So Munson's going to have a 4-point play opportunity here. And the lineup for the Cyclones now is Ava Miller and Bryn Clausen and Macy Schmitz. That free throw is up, no good. Cyclones come away with the offensive rebound. Bryn Clausen's going to put up a 3, no good. And that's going to be Ava Miller whistled for the foul. She kind of pushed Ava Wolf right in the back. So Wolf is going to go right back to the free throw line. She's going to have her 15th and 16th free throw attempt here tonight. (49-36) Phillies. And that one is no good. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. 50-36 in favor of Shenandoah. Cyclones dribble drive with Wicks. She tries getting in there, and she is going to be fouled. Foul is going to be called on number 5, Brooklyn Black. That one is up and good by Wicks. Wicks' second one is up, and that one is good. There'll be a foul on Munson. It's going to send number 5, Brooklyn Black, to the free throw line. Black is 2 for 6 from the free throw line, all here in the fourth quarter. We'll have 2 as it's in the double bonus, and she converts on that one. Black with 3 points tonight, all from the free throw line here in the fourth quarter. And that one is up and good as well. 52-38 is the score in favor of the Phillies. She's going to dribble drive, picks up her dribble, tries getting it out to Macy Schmitz, and that's a turnover. Turnover number 7, number 19 for the night for the Cyclones. Turnover there on Shenandoah as Ava Munson had some nice backside help. Her layup is missed, and they got by with a travel for a second, and they did blow the whistle. So that's 5 turnovers for Shenandoah in this fourth quarter, 20 for the evening. Kara Kinkle into the lineup. Ella Ploffman, Savannah Christensen. There's going to be a held ball on the alternate possession arrow. Favors the Phillies. Just over a minute to play here at Harlan Community High School gym. Cyclones trail 52-38 on the scoreboard. And there's a bucket by number 3, Macy Finley. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We want to take this opportunity once again to thank those fine sponsors for making this live broadcast and rebroadcast possible to you folks at home. Those being Keast Motors, Cyclone Lanes, Shelby County State Bank, United Bank of Iowa, Paula Jones Funeral Home, KNOD Radio, Shelby County Farmers Mutual, and Century Farm Insurance, Peterson Wellness Center, and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Thank you to those fine businesses here. We're one tick under a minute left, 59 seconds left to play in this Hawkeye 10 matchup. Cyclones trailing 54-38. Ella Ploffman on the dribble drive kick. Now Macy Schmitz gets it to Bryn Clausen. She puts a shot up, no good. Savannah Christensen gets the offensive rebound and putback opportunity is no good. And then that's going to be last touch by Shenandoah. We're going to have a quick timeout on the floor. Welcome back, Cyclone fans. 42 seconds left to play in this Hawkeye 10 matchup between the Cyclones of Harlan Community and the Phillies of Shenandoah. Three-point shot up by Schmitz is no good. There's a foul on Ava Miller. It's going to send number 11, Reese Spiegel, to the free throw line. Spiegel's already 3 of 4. Phillies were 2 of 9 from the free throw line in the first half and are 12 of 26 in the second. They've got 2 more coming here. That one is up and no good. So 12 of 27. And 12 of 28. $54-38 Phillies. The score. There's another turnover on the Cyclones. Phillies pull the ball out here as there's now down to 10 seconds left in the contest. Down to 3, 2, 1, and that's going to be the end of the contest where the Phillies of Shenandoah come away with a victory, 54-38. Scoring went like this. At the end of the first quarter, after an 8-point lead, 8-0, the Cyclones, they took a 9-5 lead after quarter number 1. At halftime, Shenandoah went on a little bit of a run and took a lead. Halftime, 25 Shenandoah, 19 for the Cyclones. Then in the third quarter, the Cyclones trailed by 4. We cut into that lead by 2. Shenandoah led 34-30. But then an explosion happened in the fourth quarter where Shenandoah outscored Harlan Community 20-8 to take a 54-38 victory away from the Cyclones here in their home floor. With the win, it will improve Shenandoah to 3 wins, 1 loss. It will drop Harlan Community to 2 wins and 1 loss. Scoring unofficially for the Cyclones, Ava Munson led the way with 14. Caitlin Linen with 10. Reagan Wicks 7. Claire Schmitz 4. And Hannah Sonderman 1. So the Cyclones had things going early. And then Shenandoah kind of got going a little bit in that second quarter. Cyclones battled even in the third, but in that fourth quarter became costly. Shenandoah found ways to break the press and get to the free throw line. Again, 28 free throw attempts for Shenandoah in that second half. They converted on 12 of them for the game. Shenandoah was 14 of 37 from the free throw line. So this has been Jonathan North on the camera, Bill Mueller on the play-by-play. You've been watching Cyclone basketball on HLTV Channel 15, where it's always great to be a Cyclone.